What's good, people? It's your boy Denzi. This is the 4 to the 4 podcast. And you know how we do. We're just chopping it up today. So remember, we've got Big Junior in the house. Our resident tech guy. We've got our resident designer in the house, Mr. 40, aka Greens. Also, we got Mr. Super Producer, Mr. Lee Rams is in the building. And then it's just me, your host, Denzi. So, got some things to talk about. I brought the lads in, because the last couple of weeks, it's just been a bit of a mad one. But, as I always try and start with, a little bit of garage news. Now, if you can remember, we did tell you about the biggest garage event of all time that happened in April. And that was at the O2 Arena, It was massive, wasn't it? Do you know what the maddest thing was? So, we was hyping it up like it was going to be the biggest garage event of all yearly, yeah? And you know when we got there, I didn't have no clue how many tickets they sold or whatever it was. To us, it's just another PA, we're going, yeah? Blood. The O2 holds 20,000, I'm pretty sure it was close to that, wasn't it? It was close to, bro, honestly, it was absolutely jam. And we didn't even know, because we was all backstage from early. And then the crowd's building up. I think we stepped out once, and like the floor was rammed, and we was like, all right, the floor's rammed. So I'm like, that's good enough for me. It's gonna be good anyway, regardless. But by the time, bro, like we came out, I think we must have been on around the 9 o'clock times. By the time we came out, bro, all around the sides, ram, lights, and then we got all the footage, and I must say it was the biggest garage event of all time, probably, bro. Honestly. Yeah, it was absolutely, it was mad, and everyone turned up, and it was a great event for the scene. Do you know what I mean? Like for garage, it was almost like garage gave itself flowers that night. Do you know what I mean? So it was nice. Trust me, bro. Yeah, man, and it was mad backstage as well, isn't it, Drew?
Yeah, good footage.
There was a lot. Now that's what surprised us. So when we was walking down the corridor backstage, and then you start to see all the artist names and stuff, and you're like, raw man, this is gonna be mad. Like literally everyone who's anyone is here. You know when sometimes things happen for a reason. So when we're walking through now, yeah, the woman's with us, lovely woman, I can't remember what her name was, but she was taking us to our dressing room, yeah. Yo, we get to our dressing room, somebody else is in there. With a bag of people, with more people than they should have been. I ain't gonna mention their name, but there was a bag of people in there, yeah, that shouldn't have been in there, yeah. So the woman was like, she weren't really happy. She was like, "Oh, I'm really sorry about this. Like, do you know what I mean? They should. Would you mind going into another room? Cool. What room putting us in? Oh, I'll put you in with like Pied Piper and it was like Rose Brindras and I was like, yeah, I'm all right. We'll upgrade to that. Went in there. And it was nice, bro. I had a green room in the back, some secret door where you could go and get changed. And it had like a secret green room. This already looked like a green room, bro. There was like a green room in the green room. Do you know what I mean? Bro. It was nice. So then we was just in there vibing. Drinks start coming in. Everyone's chilling. It's nice. Next thing you know, flipping Steve-O the Madman. And Steve-O the Madman does a lot of so he got big on Vine back in the day, I think, and then on doing YouTube videos and Instagram videos and whatever. You would have seen Steve-O the Madman 100%, bro. When I show him to you, you will know who it is. Yeah, man. But these guys have obviously, they've come a long way, man. You know what I mean? They've come a long way, and it was just nice because obviously, when you chat to these people, everyone's just on a humble vibe, innit? Do you know what I mean? And it was cool. It was hosted by Ori Styler. Shout out to Ori. So that was really nice because he's got a nice connection with garage, how he started with his comedy and stuff. I think one of his famous flipping comedy sketches was like a whole garage scheme. Do you know what I mean? So it was nice that he hosted it. It was pretty cool. But yeah, it was good. It was definitely a big event, and I hope they do it every year. So shout out to everyone who was involved in that one. Where's Garage Nation? Big up to Kai and everyone involved in that because that was stupid, bro. Absolutely stupid. I couldn't believe it, how big it was. It was massive, bro. Goosebumps. It was goosebumps. Goosebumps, bro. Goosebumps. But you know what I mean? So also, there are some other dates, obviously, where you can catch myself, Monster Boy. We are at TriFest next week. That's in Hertfordshire. That's on the 7th of June. We will also be doing the Viper Experience at the Queen of the South pub in London. That will be on Friday, the 20th of June. And then we'll be finishing June, I believe, with History in Bristol, which is going to be another big one. That's another big one. So if you're a big garage fan and you're a garage lover, make sure you go and check out the official Monster Boy page and check out my page, which is Denzi on Instagram, DENZWE. And yeah, I will keep you posted with those garage dates. But yes, moving swiftly on, gentlemen. I also celebrated my birthday the other week. You know what I'm saying? Now I got took something like, I don't know, right. The missus went rogue on this one, and I don't like when she goes rogue. But I had to trust her. So, you know what I mean? She was just like, I'm just going to pick you up, pack a bag, we're going to go somewhere, yeah? Boom, you see when I look on the sat-nav, blood? It's like 3 hours. I'm like, where are we going? Where are we going? It was 3 hours on the sat-nav. So, anyway, ended up going Blackpool, glamping, bro. You ever been glamping? Do you know what glamping is?
It's like camping, but in a glamorous way, yeah?
Yeah. Yeah, it's glamorous
I got
camping.
a hotel, but yeah.
Bro, I thought we was going to a hotel. But when we pulled up, bro, I've got to say, pleasantly surprised. Went somewhere called the Manor Lodge, Manor Farm, Manor something. So no, it weren't like a farm, but it was like, it was in just outside of Blackpool. Now you have to go down some little country lanes and stuff where you would normally associate a little horse and carriage back in the day. And then like these nice gates come up, and then we go in, and then they've obviously got different pods. So there was like a bus, there was like a flipping a van, an aeroplane or whatever. Do you know, a helicopter and stuff like that. That were all kitted out in these like little beds and whatever. It was nice, bro. So we was on a bus. And the bus was kitted out with a nice little TV, fully loaded with Netflix and ting. And then we had like a little baby SNES as well. Little baby SNES. Bro, a little baby SNES, man, to go play some. No, we weren't playing Frogger, bro. But we was playing Mario Kart. Listen, brushing up on the old Mario Kart. That's what we was doing. So we was on the Mario. Trust me, man, getting those corners, man. I was absolutely, man. But it was all good. But yeah, I would definitely recommend glamping, bro. Trust me. It's, just something different. It's fun. I'm really plugging it here. Just proper plugging it. But no, it was good. Glamping. Never done glamping before, gotta say.
But if you tell me tent,
Yeah.
you have to put up.
Yeah.
Like, no, I'm not doing it.
The only thing that I was worried about, I was like, where the fuck am I going to shower? But then the complex is it's dead small. So it's literally, it was a minor, do you know, and it was nice.
Like a huge, massive complex.
Nah.
Like 2,000 people.
Exactly.
You're going to be good, isn't it?
Literally, there was about 10 of us.
See, that's fine.
There was about 10 people.
That's fine.
Do you know what I mean?
Manageable.
Yeah, it was manageable. It was nice. Yeah, it was nice because I got surprised by my brethren and his missus. They come up there, so that was nice.
Oh, that's good.
Because I weren't expecting that as well, so that was pretty cool. But no, it was good. Went into Blackpool, went to the tower. It's windy as hell in Blackpool. We went as well. Didn't we go recently?
The Blackpool.
Where did we go, bro? We went by the seaside. It was at R&B Lovers. I'm sure it was Blackpool, but maybe the other side. We didn't actually see the tower. Because I was saying to Nicole, well, I've been up here. I'm like saying, me and Junior, we've done this drive up here. Beer driving, bro. Beer driving. But it's, but yeah, no, glamping. Definitely recommend some bit of glamping. You know what I mean? Go online, man. It's fun. It was fun. And do you know what? I weren't too bougie. It was all good. I mean, I had a hot tub. Forgot about that.
Hot tub.
It was a hot tub as well. It was old school one as well. You know, like literally, it was just like it looked like a tin pan, bro. Just like a. You just warm up the thing like it took. Yeah, no, bro. It took about an hour to warm it up. It's proper old school. Do you know what I mean? You have to warm it up yourself. Log fire. Put the logs on. Light the fire. Wait about an hour. Yeah, like an actual Dutch pot. Wait for that shit to warm up. Wait for that. Yeah. You got to slowly cook in there, man, before you get in, man. No, but it was cool. It was cool.